Hi there, Scorpio. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at January 5 through January 11. And the week starts off with our focus being on Saturn because the year ends and begins with the sun in Capricorn. So, of course, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So, where Saturn begins and ends the year is always interesting and important. And as I've been telling you, Saturn has moved out of your sign and into Sagittarius recently. So he's really settling down now into Sagittarius, which is your second house of self esteem and self worth. How you feel about yourself, how you deal with money, not having money, how you save money, how you spend money, how you view money. People view money differently. Some people view money as a means to an end. Some people view money very as, luckily, like I'm lucky I have this money and I'm going to save it. It just depends on nurture and nature, I think. If you grew up with money, that's something that you're used to having. If you grew up with no money, having money means that you either go and spend it like you're a rap star, or you're very careful with it. It just depends. So this week, Mercury and Venus, the two personal planets of day-to-day activity, join Mars, the planet of energy, your co-ruler, in Aquarius. They had been in Capricorn for quite a while, but they're moving into Aquarius. And for you, it's your fourth house of home and domesticity and family matters. So if you're thinking of moving, of selling, of renting your place out, and maybe moving overseas or interstate, this is actually a time when it's not, stop talking about it, start really thinking about it and looking online and looking at your options. A lot of people are choosing actually to do that, to rent their place out and use that money to rent something else rather than selling, unless the market is excellent. It just depends on where you are and what your mortgage is and all that sort of thing. But you will be thinking along those lines, because not only does that bring in Saturn, which is money, but it also brings in the Aquarius effect, which is where you're open to new ideas. And I think Saturn in Sagittarius is going to make everyone much more open and free with their thinking. Because while Saturn was in your sign, you're a fixed sign, stubborn sign. You're not one just to say, oh, I'm going to move. Oh, I'm going to rent my place out. I don't mind people sleeping in my bed. I don't mind that. Or I'm gonna hang on to this place so they carry me out in a coffin. A lot of people say that, and then circumstances change. You might meet somebody interstate or overseas, fall in love, and you're like, I am out of here. It's amazing. So just be aware that if you're thinking of making a move on the domestic front, getting a new flatmate, kicking your flatmate out, renting out your room, doing the ad, all that sort of stuff, it's a great time. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it, Scorpios, and I'll speak to you again next week.